Okay, I'm back. So yeah, that looks much better. Like, let me just share like a couple of things that we are moving towards. So the first issue is like we probably just discuss a new thing. Wait, we just finished the implementation of the workflow and the second is that we also add some couple tools to edit the definitions. Like the first thing, it's about we implement a new, let me see the doc. MD, all right, there's an example. So as we discussed before, like there's a new workflow APIs being introduced, and inside the workflow, we, like, as you can see here, like here's the example. I'll just paste the example into the meeting doc as well. Workflow examples. So inside the workflow example, we can see that that's it. Yeah, there we go. So we can see that like previously, like the components are all decorative things, but like now with the workflow, we can actually do like procedural things inside. So you can deploy like server A first, and then like do some roll and upgrade. You can do some manual evaluation and those kind of things, and they will execute step by step. So, but they are also like outputs from one step to the other as well. But like behind the scene, what happened is that like, what about the properties, parameters, like how are they getting implemented and exposed? So inside the workflow, we actually use a queue to glue everything. Inside the workflow, there are queue things parts that's gonna be like some actions, I would say. So we can see here, like inside this queue file, there are only two parameters, like component or the survive. You can ignore it, but because it's a question mark. But like inside that, like there are 3 steps. One is like gonna be, this is one action, which is loading the component into this parameter, like into these variables. Then it's gonna apply like those workloads. This is gonna be another action as well. Applying those actions, applying these workloads to the Kubernetes cluster. And finally, it will just wait until like this workloads value becomes, the status becomes running. Yeah, that's basically one workflow steps. And basically how it works, like basically we have defined some built-in actions, but definitely those actions can be extended as well. Like here's some built-in actions we provide. As we can see, like, yeah, here we go. Like there's a load operations, load, read, apply, and wait, break, export. Yeah, those kind of things. And export is very interesting because like you can export some value to outside this queue module so that like other queue steps can use this thing as well. And also like this will be exposed in the status as well. That's very nice. Yeah, that's how the workflow works. Yep, and I think another thing is that, yeah, we just also released a new version. So in this version, we have it's a new we are approaching the 1.1 release, and inside the 1.1 release, we have implemented also a new feature, which is the definition valid def commands that allows you to like previously, as we can see that in the definition, that part of that is YAML, and part of that is like queue. And this is very hard to edit, like and manipulate and just like view it or you know like interpret it. So what we did is like we provide a convenient tool that's you can edit all those things in Q file, and you can interpret it well. Like there's a couple of commands to do that. Yep, basically that's how it works. One or another, we are approaching towards currently all of our tasks are targeting for the 1.1 release. Like we are all focused on the items and issues for that release. So that's basically what all I need to cover today. Like any questions, feedback. Oh, actually, I saw a new person coming in. Fireflies AI, the Div Young. Can you introduce yourself a little bit? Like what you do? Why are you coming here? Like, what interest are you in? Okay, maybe he's not here.
I don't think that's a real person, right? Like that should be look like the name more like the automatic look taker.
Okay, I see. That's interesting. Sure. Okay, I think like people maybe maybe a bit busier this time, but like usually we have the Oracle and the native guys join in the meeting as well and discuss a couple issues. Okay, if that's all, I think that's all for today. Let's just end it here and see you guys all next time. All right.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.